What's up guys, Jack here, I'm at Tech Videos, and I'm going away on a trip next week, or I might be away right now, I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, but I just saw that Anker released some really cool new accessories that I think are going to be really good for travel. So we've got this, the ultra compact 3-in-1 charger with Qi 2 and the Anker MagGo power bank 10K, and this is pretty neat. This has its own built-in USB-C cable. It also has a USB-C port on the side, and it has a Apple certified Apple Watch charger, so it'll also charge your Apple Watch as well. These are part of Anker's MagGo collection, which we have looked at here on the channel before. We'll go over some features, some of the charging specs, so let's get these unboxed. So let's start first with the 3-in-1 because this looks pretty cool. This has Qi 2, so it supports 15-watt charging for the iPhone, and yeah, it is a 3-in-1 for charging your iPhone, your AirPods, and your Apple Watch all at once. It would help if I could get it out of the box. So we've got the charger. Okay, this is pretty cool. This looks like we've got some international adapters included. Power brick, and in here, a USB-C to USB-C cable. And that is 5 foot or 1.5 meters. So we'll start with the puck. So this has got that like smooth matte plastic look, and it kind of looks very similar to, it matches the other products in the MagGo line. So this is the new slim power bank that I showed you recently. As you can see, this is the white version. It also comes in matte black, as well as like a pink and a green option as well. But I've only seen those on the US website at the moment. And this is a 3-in-1, so it unfolds to reveal 3 different charging pads. So that is pretty cool. And these like silicone straps, I guess, to keep it all together. And it's got like a little fluid movement to it, like, woo. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It sort of folds up and it's about the size of like a tennis ball, like a flat tennis ball, I guess. So for the dimensions, when it's folded up, it is about 8 centimeters by about 6 centimeters, and it is about 4 centimeters tall. And if we unfold it out, it's about 22 centimeters long by, again, about 6 centimeters at the widest point, and just shy of 1.5 centimeters tall. So it is really slim and really compact. And for the weight, we'll just give it a quick weigh on my scales that don't appear to be working. Okay, new batteries, we're back in business. And for the weight, it is 108 grams, so pretty lightweight as well. And just go over the other accessories that we got. We have a 40-watt Anker charger. That is actually really small. We've got one USB-C port, and it has the American prongs. So I'm guessing this is the same product that they ship worldwide, but it also comes with these nifty little adapters, and I really like when they do this because you can just fold those plugs down, attach the UK plug, and now I can use it here at home, or when I go on my trip next week, I can take the European one, and now I've got an EU plug. So that's pretty cool, and it means that you don't have to use, another adapter while you're abroad. And then we've got the USB-C cable, and there is a USB-C port here on the middle charger that we can plug into. So this is going to give you that like convenience of wireless charging and a really like slim and compact design that you can just take on the go. On the left side, we've got the Qi 2 charger for an iPhone. We've got the Qi 2 branding here, and that will charge any MagSafe iPhone wirelessly at up to 15 watts. Then in the middle, this is going to charge your AirPods at up to 5 watts. And on the right side, we have an Apple certified Apple Watch puck, and that will charge your Apple Watch at up to 5 watts as well. So that's going to total out at 25 watts altogether. So I've got the 16 Pro Max here, which will pop on the Qi 2. And that gives us that fancy MagSafe animation. Then in the middle, you can put any AirPods with a wireless charge case. And then on the end, you can put an Apple Watch. This is a Series 10. With up to 15 watts, Anker says this will charge a 15 Pro up to 20% in around 15 minutes. And I'll do some charge tests to test that out on the 16 Pro Max. And an Apple Watch Series 9 up to 30% in 22 minutes. So if you're traveling for work, or maybe you're on holiday and you want to charge up all your Apple gear all at once with just a single cable, then you can put this on your bedside table and charge it overnight in your hotel room. And this actually has another trick which I want to show you. So if we take everything off and then fold it around and attach it like this, now we actually have a little stand for your iPhone. So you can pop it down like this, you can pop your iPhone on, and I'll get another angle of this so you can see. It will now put the iPhone in standby mode. So now you can use it as like a bedside clock on your bedside table. And you've got all these like big widgets that you can swipe through. So yeah, that's another nice little bonus feature that you get with the MagGo charger. So yeah, that is a pretty nifty 3-in-1 that folds up and is nice and compact. And it magnetically attaches itself. So it will stay stuck together. It's not gonna unravel and like start flapping around in your bag. It is nice and secure and you can just take it with you on the go. Now, just before we get into the MagGo power bank, I was looking at my YouTube stats the other day and 95% of people that are watching my videos aren't subscribed to my channel. So if that is you and you find these videos helpful and you like my content, then do consider subscribing. That would really help me out. I really want to try and hit 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We'll see how that works out, but yeah, if you want to see more tech videos from me, then do consider subscribing or joining the channel. So we've got the power bank itself, and we've got some stickers. It says, use this sticker to stabilize your Apple Watch during charging. It does not affect charging performance. Interesting. So just to take a look around, we've got this like shiny silvery plastic look on front and this like matte grooved plastic on the sides. On the one side, we have a built-in USB-C port for plugging in anything that is USB-C. And then we also have a built-in USB-C cable, and that also like doubles as like a loop or a strap if you want to attach it to your bag or just sort of hold it when you're on the go. And I've always been like hesitant about using a power bank that has a built-in cable, because if the cable ever like breaks or stops working, then you're just sort of like stuck with a dead cable that is attached to the power bank. But there's no doubt that it is more convenient because now, you know, you've just got a cable here. You don't need to remember to bring one with you. And USB-C just works with like everything now. But if you are watching this in like a few months and you want an update, then just let me know in the comments and I'll let you know how the cable is doing and if it's still working. The built-in cable is the C1 and that has input and output. And then you can sort of pull it back through to turn it back into a loop. And then on the side, we have the C2, also input and output. And then we lastly have the Apple Watch charger on top. And this is officially certified by Apple because they're very clingy with like what the Apple Watch can charge with. Like they don't let it work with Qi, but this will charge your Apple Watch. And like the 3-in-1, it comes in the same color. So I've got the white here. It also comes in black. And again, in the US, I've seen that you can also get it in pink and green. Size-wise, it comes in at 9.4 by 5.1 by 3.3 centimeters. So it's really travel-friendly. It's really compact. It's about the size of like, well, Anker says the size of a mouse. I'd say it's quite a thick mouse, but yeah, I guess it is kind of about the size of a mouse. And to give it a little weigh, it is 245 grams. Now, this actually has a pretty nice little hidden feature. So with this button on top, if you press it, it turns on the display. Now, my lights are pretty bright here, but hopefully you can see that. So it currently says that we have 29% on the battery. And if you press that button again, it flips it upside down. So if you are using it the other way, you can also, you know, have the percentage display upside down as well. Now this is kind of similar to what we've got on the Prime power banks. It looks like they've brought it over to this MagGo battery as well. And on the Primes, it also shows you a bunch of other stats as well. So it shows you what the output wattage is and sort of like how long it takes to recharge the battery. So I'm interested to see if that's carried over to the new MagGo as well. So I'll plug the iPhone in. So yeah, the display is now showing that we've got 10 watts going through that C1 cable. This actually supports up to 30 watts of output, but because my iPhone is at like 82% battery, it is not going to accept that fast charging because most tech and devices, they slow down after about 50%. So it's going to trickle charge and slow charge at around 10 watts until it's full. But yeah, pretty cool that we have those output stats, and it also shows the C2 and the Apple Watch as well. Sorry that my lights are so bright in here, but I can just about see the text just there. And if we plug the power bank into charge, then yeah, it changes to show the remaining time it will take to fully recharge the battery. So at the moment it says 1 hour, 21 minutes from 24%. And Anker says that a full recharge takes 1 hour and 30 minutes. For the capacity, this is a 10,000 mAh battery. Anker says that'll get you about 2 full charges for an iPhone 15 Pro or 11 charges for an Apple Watch using that Apple Watch charger. But I don't think that you're gonna only be using this for your Apple Watch. Maybe you are. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your power bank. But yeah, 11 full charges with an Apple Watch Series 9. So let's pop the Apple Watch on. And what's pretty cool as well is this Apple Watch puck also folds out. So if you want to use this as like a nightstand and you want to put the Apple Watch into nightstand mode, you can put it into landscape and then you can see the time and date. And that also means that if you've got one of those like metal watch straps that go all the way around that don't like open apart, then you can fold the puck up and then just place the Apple Watch on top like so. So then you don't have to take off your watch strap. So it's a great little power bank for charging a couple of devices at the same time. And because this is an Apple Watch charger, you can also pop on some AirPods if you've got some with a wireless case. And don't forget, we have that USB-C port on the side. So if you've got something else that you want to put on charge, then you can plug that in as well and charge 3 devices all at once. Both the built-in cable and the C port on the side support up to 30 watts, that is input and output, and that should get your iPhone 15 Pro up to 50% in around 30 minutes. It'll take a little bit longer if you are using both ports at the same time because that 30 watts then gets shared. And the Apple Watch puck supports up to 5 watts, and that should get your Apple Watch up to 50% in around 30 minutes as well. I am intrigued by these stickers though. So it says it adds like stability to the Apple Watch. I mean, the Apple Watch seems pretty fine there. It just sort of rotate around. So let's just see what the stickers do. The pressure of doing this on camera. Oh, nailed it. Put the watch on. Okay, yeah, there is like, it does spin a little bit less now. There's a bit more friction, but it doesn't make like a huge difference. So yeah, the stickers I'd definitely say are optional. Comparing it with the new MagGo 10K Slim, they both have the same 10K capacity, but you'll notice that the one with the Apple Watch charger is considerably thicker if you are trying to decide between the two. But this one does have that built-in cable, it has a second USB-C port, and that built-in Apple Watch charger as well. The MagGo 3-in-1 comes in at £90 or dollars, and the 10K power bank at £80 or $80. Links to both of these are in the description if you want to check them out. I have just posted a video on the new MagGo 10K Slim if you missed it, and that is a MagSafe power bank with Qi 2 support for faster wireless charging, and I'll link to that video down below. Let me know what you think of both of these down in the comments. I think that they actually complement each other really well. I think that the 3-in-1 is a great one to have like in your hotel room for charging up overnight, or if you're in a rush to head out in the morning and you need to quickly charge up 3 devices all at once. And then the MagGo power bank is the one to actually take with you on the go when you head out. So if you need to charge a couple of devices while you're away from any like plugs or chargers. And it has that built-in cable, so you don't need to remember to carry one with you. So yeah, looking forward to taking these on my next trip. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing if you want to help me reach 25,000 subscribers. That would be amazing and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.